Alright, I'm back from break, and it looks like we have lost 4 senators to the opposition. And I guess we can go up to speed 3. Our manpower has gone up. We're now at limited conscription, thanks to our focus tree. And that should be the next thing to see. Unfulfilled import requests from United Kingdom. Okay. 0. I want nothing from you anymore. You're unreliable. Dutch East Indies, maybe? There. I want my production, you understand. And that way we have all of our rubber and all of our necessary materials. As we keep adding factories, we keep increasing our need for materials, but you know, hey. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, I guess, right? Yay, we got 25 representatives in support. We haven't had any requests to build something in a while. I would like one of those. Maybe if I start doing some of these, let's get some steel work going on, right? Aluminum, why not? Maybe that'll help open up the chromium. Alright. Now let's get the tank discounts. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to deploy any or not. Some should just be auto-reinforcing, I think, right? Like the carrier fighters are upgrading. The fighters, admittedly, I think we're stockpiling, but that might be because it's counting all fighters. Our torpedo cruiser is done. Maybe we'll want to make one of those. Why not? Torpedo cruiser. Welcome to the club. Wait, where did I put you? You just went back to the bottom. Okay. Do something like that, I guess. We're gonna have better light cruisers soon anyways, right? Maybe I should just get rid of that one. How far is it done? Oh, it's halfway done. We should finish it. So actually the torpedo cruiser can maybe wait. And we'll get rid of the convoy for right now. We have plenty of oh, we do have lost some. Okay, maybe we don't have plenty of convoys, but it's fine. Let's get the big ships producing. Okay, let's maybe, I don't know, you can never have too much of those. I'm gonna let that stockpile. The light tanks can probably cut down though. Like realistically, how many fighters do I have that are just okay? So like fighter 2. Let's deploy the fighter 2 planes for right now, and then maybe we can just reinforce those. Maybe I'll just tell that to leave me alone. Correspondence to naval personnel? Where's that? Is that... I do not see it. Oh, right here. Sure. Sounds good to me. And encryption is done, so let's get into decryption. And unpause. We could do Lend-Lease with them, right? Let's give them like all our old stuff, right? And I think that you can have all of that. And details of my Cleveland class is done. Okay. Let's grab that. And maybe we'll make a couple of the Cleveland class light cruisers. Cleveland. Hello, Cleveland. Get like 4 of them on there, right? And move the convoys to the bottom. Make sure everything's not making infinite amounts, please. Don't want you to constantly make carriers. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. And the convoys can be infinite. Now we're going to need more resources. And that's just telling me about this guy, light cruiser. I'm going to let it finish. It'll be fine. It's going to be done in July, and then it'll shut up about that. So I'm not even going to dismiss it. Okay, we've filled all of that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do our research. They have accepted our lend-lease. They took all of our old stuff. Yay! Significant development. Does that kind of update some of our needs? Like on fighters? Yeah. Okay. Well, come July something that will disappear. Let's see. July what? 21st. 1940. 20 days left. And maybe I'll scale it down a little bit. Try and get some of the guns going. Yeah. This is the main theme, apparently, of the Allies. Sure sounds like, what is it, Ride of the Valkyries? And Norway has capitulated. Alright. Sure sounds like Ride of the Valkyries. Fine with me. Can be the main theme if it wants to. Okay. That's fine. Okay, 11 more days. Let's speed it up. Speed 4. Just to get rid of this thing. If nothing else. Right? Alright. Maintenance company is done. 1940. Not really. I guess I should probably maybe invest in some of the bombers. I don't know. Get the naval bombers. Not interested in most of that. My tanks aren't 1940 stuff. I could get that upgrade, yeah, in 48 days even. That sounds fair to me. 24 days until atomic research. Oh my goodness. We can start doing that horrific stuff. Is everybody all... Ah, how about that? Well, not everybody, I guess, admittedly. Let's make sure the people who need to be are still training. What does this look like? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We shall see how long this lasts. The Second Vienna Award. So Hungary and German Reich. Ooh, they've gobbled a lot. Vichy France is smaller than I've seen it in some playthroughs, that's for sure. Uncertain times indeed. There's some battling over here. Alright. Of little concern. We've got a couple oceans in between us. Yeah. Oh, United Kingdom is definitely losing its land over here. Well, it's not going great for the UK. I'll tell you that much. They'd sure like us in their faction, wouldn't they? We are isolationists with a bunch of Legos. And we want to build, darn it. And so we shall. Jet engines! Start the jet engines. Details on my atomic research. Okay. It's a little early on experimental rockets, probably. I mean, 348, what is the normal? 165. Yeah, it's a little early. I'm not too fussed about forts, I don't think. Feel like I could defend whatever came at us. That's our 1940s stuff. Okay, well, let's fill in the logistics and get it up to date, I guess. And now we can do pile 1, nuclear reactor. It's going to take 667 days. Not quite 2 years. But better late than never, right? I don't know if that's true with nuclear weapons. Okay, tank experiments is done. And it's funny, I didn't do the Lend-Lease Act, but I am able to Lend-Lease with Britain, it seems. Okay, so this one, we've got enough war support. Let's build the free stuff. What was it again? It gets us, yeah, 5 military factories and 10 army experience. Sounds good to me. Speaking of which, okay. What would it be? Just one more tank? Let's still combat with 18. There's 20. I think that works for me. And maintenance company. And we'll give you logistics. And sure, engineer company as well. And we'll save it. And now our tanks take even more supplies. Which is fine. We've got a whole one of them deployed, I believe. So let's actually deploy these other ones so they can probably start exercising, because that's going to be necessary. And yes, a critical weakness. So this is Pennsylvania, and they want a shipyard, I believe. Yeah, shipbuilding. Okay, Pennsylvania. You... Oh, we're already building one, huh? Why don't we just bump that up to the top? Shift, click. There you go. You'll get it very soon. It's the 27th of September. You'll have it next month. That's the way I like it. They ask for me to build stuff that I already want. And then I do it, and then they like me. That's really the trick. Alright. Yes, insufficient resources. Let's buy some more chromium, I guess, right? Turkey, are you stable enough where you won't fall through? I want your resources. And I guess we could go back down to 3. We don't need to be rushing by any means. Alright, research finished. And now we'll get the carrier variant. Outdated equipment. Let's replace the naval bomber then with the naval bomber 2. Excuse me. Gotta clear my throat a lot. And that's just telling me about that naval bomber, so that's why it was blinking. Well, I think Florida's protected by Marines, that's for sure. We got 2 there. And improved artillery upgrade. Because, like, we're doing pretty much our 1940 stuff in this place, right? Whatever. Let's just do the fortifications. Just get it done. Probably not the most necessary thing, but... Wonder if I should build a bunch of infrastructure in my Imperial bits just for fun. I mean, I am building my railroad basically just for fun. So, Imperial bits. Get all of the infrastructure. Even tiny little ones. Where am I? It's nice that this pops up and shows me my little Imperial bits by showing me what their current level of whatnot is, right? Got some more Imperial bits. That's probably about it for there. Hawaii. Okay. And then we'll start finishing up the... Everyone's gonna have it maxed because I want it. So... We're just gonna start painting the whole thing with infrastructure. I know it's good for the country, and that's max infrastructure. Right? Oh, Puerto Rico down here. And Panama Canal. Get all of the infrastructure. Just for funsies. Disgraceful! That should be fun. Was it... This one I maxed out? Yeah, level 10, so I can have 2,000 airplanes there and a level 8 naval base. How about that? Details, details, details. Okay, so September of 1940. Ooh, the Sherman. Let's get the Sherman. What did the Germans call them? The Ronsons or something? It was like a cigarette lighter because they... Something to do with they ran on gasoline or petrol, whatever you want to call it. And they just burst into flames when you shot them or something. I don't know. And you've had some people, so you should probably also be working on some training. And yeah, that's all fine as is. You know what? I will deploy all of you. Legionary Romania is in an unfortunate position. I guess so. Soviet Union. They already have the Baltic states up there. Yeah, it's gonna come to a head between them and Germany, that's for sure. But I'm over here. Yay! We were just having fun and exercising, right? There's again another speech. From Glen to Glen we heard. Smoke of Revenge I don't recall hearing, so we'll let that one go. Yes, sir. And get everybody who needs it exercising. I don't know if there's any updates I need to make to anything, right? They have all of their support and everything. You're up to your 20 and you have all your support. You're at 24. I don't think you need any more than that. Let's give you guys a little extra oomph with the support artillery, though, right? I think that should give you more oomph. What would this give you? 14, 16. Let's do that. A 16 width garrison brigade isn't the worst thing in the world, right? I'm not using cavalry. Let's just go ahead and decommission that. Move this up more with my infantry there. All of these guys are working. I guess I could just go ahead and deploy these too, right? Get working on the third batch. And they should automatically join where they're supposed to go, which is lovely. That's right, he can hold 72 because maybe I should give him a front instead of that, just so I can keep him at, remind me that he's a 24, not... Well, let's just say you can guard the Texas border from here to Juarez. Right? Makes no sense for Marines, really, but that's fine. We'll just keep them in place. And now it says 28 of 24, which keeps me in a better mindset of what I'm going to want him at. Decryption. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this. Just get it done. Can we do combat domestic isolationism? No, I don't know if I want to do that. Aid Britain. Well, what does this do? Yeah, it gives us war support. I don't know if I care that much about war support. We're pretty chill and neutral right now. I mean, it sucks to be our allies, I guess, but it's what it's going to be. I'm not spending my political power on it, I don't think. I mean, oh yeah. United Kingdom is getting pushed out of Africa. Is Japan at war with them? They have not sided with Germany in this historical run. Interesting. Alright, military construction. Ooh, and we got some research done too. The giant wakes, I guess we could do, right? I don't know if I want to. Let's do this one and get some free military factories. Okay, details on that. Cool. I think we're done upgrading all of that for the time being. Details on you. 1940. I don't know if I care about the half-track, like, mechanized stuff. I don't know if I care to have an upgraded light tank either. I think for my purposes, the other one will work fine. We could upgrade our artillery yet again, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, way too early for those guys. I guess we could do the bomber. We might want such a thing. Research. Oh, that's right. We have another research to go too. Yeah, way too early. Okay, well, let's improve our artillery even more. He's funny, he doesn't like his... I don't have any orders. I'm not telling you to attack anything. But that's fine. Division still preparing and a large river crossing. Gotcha. Switching over to another... Yeah, another speech. I thought I turned these off, right? Mr. Speaker. We heard that one. I guess we'll just go with the national anthem of USSR as the United States. Why not? Ooh, we got research stuff. What does this do? Centrifuges will be more efficient in the long run, but probably takes longer, is that right? Gains secure resource procurement. Yeah, it takes... Yeah, that's fine. Right? Because all of this benefits is that it's a proven technique. We can spend the research, the consumer goods factories on that, I think. That sounds fair to me. I'm with it. I can dig it. I'm picking up what they're putting down. Alright. And our decisions are, yeah, guns for the anti-fascists. Go ahead, have them. Go ahead. We've got a lot of guns. Maybe we should switch our... Oh, I guess that's because we're upgrading. Maybe I could ship a bunch of my old guns to the United Kingdom. Modify the Lend-Lease. Clear all. Wait, no. Clear all. And then give them... Oh, this was like all by monthly or whatever. I wanted to give them like all of it. Well, of monthly production, I don't know. I don't know. Just cancel. FDR is indispensable versus Wendell Wilkie. Remove the New Deal. No. FDR is indispensable, we will say. The people have spoken, and by that means I have spoken. Yeah, I can ask to join the faction, but I think I'm good. I've got my own faction. I don't really, but I just would tell them that I do. Right? I have a faction in Canada. You just didn't... You don't go there. I mean, I don't see them very much, but yeah, it's totally a faction. What do I want to build? What do I want to research, I mean, we've got plenty of fuel. You know, just for... whatever, we'll do that. Okay, what is that now? The Devastator. Carrier naval bomber. Yeah, and that other outdated cruiser is out of production now. It's finished, so it's not bothering me about that. Okay, we're short on some steel, admittedly. Let's hit play. And get it from... Huh. Sweden for now? Useful ally. The government... Wow, they don't like me as much as they used to. Let's... Oops. I don't know if I meant to do both of those, but I meant to hit that one. Sure. Let's try and win them back. But there was an election, so they probably replaced a lot of the loyalists that I had. Who knows? And I think it was just reminding me about my carrier naval bomber for production. What's our research looking like? Okay, 44 days is the next one. And our... Okay, so similar. And our troops are getting trained up pretty well, which is very good. I'm very happy with this. And do we have anyone we might as well just... You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. And there. And then we're going to be almost done. What's oh, we got tons of manpower. Do we have ships? Let's get some ships deployed. Add them to here. And make sure that we know we want all of them exercising. Are you all exercised? Yes. Let's just double check that everybody, you guys are working, but let's just double check on you. There we go. You're trained. All right, you're done with your exercises. Very good. Good stuff all around. Ooh, what do we got now? I don't know. Cruiser submarine, why not? Start it. I don't know if I need to build any. But that's fine. What's our construction looking like? We're almost getting onto some of that. Let's intersperse some of the dockyards with some of our infrastructure projects. And I shall enjoy that very much so. Yay! Queuing up production. It was like my favorite part of Hoi 3. And yeah, that's a bunch of infrastructure. It'll get done sometime this century, for sure. Most likely. Alright. So you are going to be the next thing done in just like 13 days or so. Just under 2 weeks. And we'll pick a new one of these. New focus. Could do the giant wakes. I guess I could do the Lend-Lease Act or whatever. Okay. But we're already at the point with world tension where we can Lend-Lease, so that doesn't help anything. Basically, is as far as I understand it. Let's go ahead and grab some of this selective training or whatever, the special service stuff. Oh, I can't. I need... What first? I'm not done with my focus yet. I'm sorry. I was getting ahead of myself. We're still finishing that guy. How much longer does it have? Okay, just 4 more days. Should not take long at all. I'll just close that. I think we know what we're going with. And we are at insufficient resources on steel. Well, luckily I have a lot of political power. And let's get some steel going. Alright, so that's done. And now we are going to go grab the special forces kind of stuff, whatever. And ultimately leading down to the one that I think increases its cap so we can have more Marines. King Carol II abdicates of Romania. And now they've got some sort of military leader here. They're fascist, would you imagine? And even if they aren't military people, when they're like fascists like that, they play cosplay or whatever, right? And they won't be seen out of uniform. Okay, and our Sherman tanks are done. I think I'm just going to start on the 1941 stuff. I don't think I'm that... Yeah, let's go construction speed. And what are you... The M3 Lee. Good call. So now we got a new medium tank that we're making. And I'm happy with that. Is that all it was telling me? I think so. And are we almost ready to... Yeah, we can just deploy the rest of our Imperial bit force. Alright, so now we understand basic fortifications. How about that? Okay... Go on to... Let's keep our production going faster. I think that sounds like a winner to me. I'm going to close that. And I forgot to unpause. Lovely, lovely. Oh, that's right. My Marines are making their way over to the line over here. Or those aren't Marines. They're finding ports to go to their different destinations, I guess, right? Alright. Yeah, you guys are short on supply. Would you imagine, in these barren little islands here, they're short on supply? But we should have plenty of defense, like, infantry-wise. Can't I, like, build in the Philippines? Like, if I were to say construction and say civilian factories? Yeah, like, what if I wanted to give them infrastructure? What if I told you guys you get free infrastructure? It's the best thing I ever did for you. And then I'll build a couple of civilian factories for you. One in each place there. How about that? I'm nice. I'm spreading the love. There you go, Philippines. War in South America. And, oh, yeah. The second Brazilian Republic, you say, huh? They're democratic and have grown larger. It looks like, I think. Did they eat someone? I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Okay, let's see here. We'll grab that last one, I guess. And what do we got to research here? Purified graphite unlocks nuclear reactor. Is the better moderator. Heavy water will be cheaper. Nah, let's go with the better moderator. Confirm. Sounds fair to me. Oh, look at him flow out. That's awesome. I love it. Heading out to probably attrition, no doubt, but whatever. Be pretty hard to invade any of our Imperial bits. And what's our... We were up to 8 tanks. Deploy them. Probably short so many tanks at this point, right? Yeah, well, I mean, could be worse. That's fine. Game-based war support. Hey. Well, yeah, Japan's not part of the Nazis. Let's give them a better opinion of us. They're winning their war over there. Keep their war over there. That's what I say. Howdy, mostly positive. Nice to see you again. What do we got? Let's do a medium lobbying effort. We have so much of this to spend. And what do we got here? Yeah, I think these are all edited to my liking. Croatia has joined the Axis. Yeah, admittedly looks terrible over there. Yugoslavia's being eaten. And yeah, that sounds good. So New Mexico would like infrastructure. Aren't we already doing that? Probably. Let's see, infrastructure. New Mexico somewhere, right? There it is. Shift Q. We'll give you your infrastructure now. Sounds like a winner. Should build pretty quickly. And then that'll get us more people on our side. Wow, we've got the Senate. Senate on lockdown. Yeah, our tanks are still kind of green there. Yeah, we saw that coming. Independent state of Croatia. And Germany got a lot of it, it looks like. Who's Germany officially at war with still? A lot of people. Okay, military police is done. That's good to know. Let's grab... Maybe we will upgrade our small tanks. Why not? Alright. Yeah. The Allies' days are numbered, it looks like. I wonder if Japan will go to war with Germany at some point, since they're not, you know, allies. I did something that made Japan like me a little bit more, right? So yeah, there we go. We really don't like them, but they're like, hey, they're pretty cool. Although we've been, like, sending China weapons, I believe. Pretty sure. 14 days until we're done with that bomber. Okay, well this is done in like 5 days. I think I'll go to the one right below it after that. Alright, in 1 day. And we'll grab this one, which, yeah, we gotta get more capacity. Oh, I need the Louisiana maneuvers. Okay, well, we'll grab that first. I wasn't aware. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle, right? And what do we got here? So this is, okay, so they made, out of some of the Czech territory, they made a protectorate. Protectorate, something probably Bohemia or something, right? Bohemaren. Maybe it's German for, like, Bohemia. I don't know. I don't German. I have enough problems with English. Alright, we got bombers. Let's replace the production of those. And see what is next. Yeah, I mean, I feel like jumping the gun on guns just so we can start producing them. I think that's what I'm going to do. In case anybody, you know, gets any wise ideas about attacking us friendly builders over here, I want to be prepared. And yeah, so those will get replaced at some point. Okay, we are filling into other stuff now. 25 ought to be enough factories. I mean, we're making 250 a day nearly. When we get to cap, we'll probably be making over 250, right? And Sherman tanks is gonna, that cap's gonna continue sinking because it's the one that's currently getting new factories. Although, how many more of those am I even making anymore? Okay, so nobody's currently getting any more military factories, to tell you the truth. We are building some more dockyards. Let's get some more military factories on the go. Some inland stuff like that, right? That seems fair. Just queue all that up. Yeah, I do actually like Civ. The first one I really got into was Civilization 4. That was because I bought myself my first, like, my computer in, like, 2004-ish or something like that. 2005-ish? I think 2005. And so, yeah, well, my friends were telling me to get Civ. And, yeah, I fell in love with Civ 4. After all of the expansions, I really liked Civ 5. It became a better game, I thought. And I enjoyed Civ 6. I have no interest in getting Civ 7. But maybe it'll get better. I don't know. It just doesn't look very interesting to me for some reason. I don't know why. I was all excited, and then the more I found out about it, the less interested I was. Do you play... Which civilizations do you play? I have experience with all of them except for 2. Except I've played, what is it, Alpha Centauri, and wasn't that kind of based on the Civ 2 engine? So that's the closest I've got to Civ 2. Let's see here. Yeah, and I do have a Civ 5 and Civ 4 playthrough, I believe, on my channel. And we got these research. Probably mountain is, excuse me, is what I'll go for. What is this song? I'm starting to like it already. Japan Overture. Yep, I like it. Up to 20 representatives even are gonna say they don't like me. Yeah, I definitely got into Civ a lot before I got into Hearts of Iron. The first Hearts of Iron game I played was 3. And I really started playing that because this one was announced. And it's, I don't know, one of my favorite just kind of chill games. And then like when I walk away, take a break, I just put it down to speed 1 and it'll pause when it hits anything important. I don't know. Comfort games, you know, like comfort food? You know what I mean. And... okay, so trucks need catching up and my medium tanks need catching up for sure. So maybe we'll do something about that. We'll move them up. And, well, let's take away some of those first and foremost and then drop that. Okay, that should be good. And then we'll take 2 more of those away. Now I can move them back to where I want them. Probably something like that at least. And we've got some research here. Let's see, development priority on the jet engine, universal engines. Reliability I like. Let's just get the reliability. Only really played Civ Rev since it was free on Xbox 360 at one point. Oh yeah, I remember playing Civ Rev. I had it on the PS3, but it was fun. That was my first ability to play on like my big screen TV, play some Civilization. But yeah. Humble Bundle. They did have a Civ 6 Humble Bundle. You might have gotten it in. So, I mean, and it has been ridiculously cheap at some point. So, I mean, maybe you just picked it up on accident almost. Because you're like, oh, I'll pick up that, whatever. Yeah, but I don't know. I recommend the 4, 5, and 6. 4 is my favorite, but that might just be nostalgia. And the only reason I'm not a big fan of 3 is because it doesn't have, like, production carryover. So it takes a lot more micromanaging. But other than that, I mean, it's a cool game, too. But yeah, I like a lot of strategy games. I've never had the best, like, Twitch reactions and such. I mean, I used to, when I was younger, when Mortal Kombat 2 was a thing, I remember I used to play that constantly. And there was a nickel arcade I could go to, and since it was a newer game, it cost 2 whole nickels to play. It was awesome. You'd line up, put your nickel up on the machine to get your place in line. I am old. Older, how about that? Older than a lot of people. No one's truly old, we just get older, right? Only as old as you allow yourself to feel, I guess. Says someone who's not old enough to feel really old yet, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I've definitely myself gotten a lot of games like, oh, when did I get that? Oh, it's a Humble Bundle. Makes sense. And I think they like me enough. I'm not going to spend any... I got so much political power. What do I want to do? Do I want to, like, make friends somewhere or something? I should spend it somehow, right? Run out of, like, advisor stuff. Maybe I don't need the military guy. Although he is building my dockyards faster. And I queued up some more military factories. It's fine. The Wangji clique has capitulated. I have no idea how to pronounce anything, so... yeah, Japan's winning over there, it looks like. Okay, well, let's pause real quick and look at my dockyard situation. What is the situation? Probably that we can start making some of our some more Cleveland classes. And why don't we do 2 on each this time? I'm going to do 4 and make each of them do 2. I'm going to drop that all the way down. And fill your dock factories or whatnot. And that should be good. Dockyards, not factories. They're sort of like factories. They function like factories. We're full of naval experience, so maybe we ought to just grab something like, I don't know. Just so we can start accruing more. Air Doctrine, this is all I'm really going to use it on anyways, so let's grab some more of this. There, let's spend some of that. You know what? Naval, we'll grab that other one too. Why not? Make sure we still can accrue it. And why don't we, let's see here, what's this? Flexible operations. That sounds good. Okay, details, that's done, so I can grab the airborne division. And, yeah, I don't really care about the regional-wide integration. Guns for the anti-fascist war. I think we've given them enough guns. I think I can officially start. Is this? Oh, yes, yes. Put those on there. I want to know when those are available. And I guess get some more aluminum and iron and stuff, I guess. Useful ally. Close that up. Yeah, when I can start getting some chromium, that I would be happy about. All right. What do we got? So that's a while. What's our research look like? Okay. Gonna finish some of our construction tech after a while here. Yeah, the first Civilization game I actually played was the first one, but it was on Super Nintendo, so it was an interesting experience. I rented it a few times. There's, again, like, something you did a long time ago, right? I remember I used to, like, renting videos, VHS, and, like, video games and stuff was so ubiquitous, like, grocery stores. You used to go to a grocery store and you could rent a movie or something. It was funny. I don't know. The world's different these days. Not it's bad, it's just different, you know? The world's gonna change. That's how things work, I guess, right? What is going on? I think my phone's making noise. Yeah, I think it just had a text. It's fine. Alright. Let's look at our glorious. Okay, so New Mexico's got its 100%. We're doing well. Yeah, you should look into it. I mean, it's an interesting way to play Civilization with the controller and stuff. But I mean, it was kind of more rudimentary with the first Civ anyways. But yeah, it's definitely an experience to play Super Nintendo Civilization. The Finnish Continuation War. Oh. The Winter War's going on again? Uh-oh. Now you're going to be sad that you just started that war. Oh, what's going on here? General Government. Okay, that's a great name. We are the General Government. And construction is done. 41. You know what? Let's get the excavation. Well, what else do we have in 41? Don't we have something of interest? I guess I don't really want the heavy tank. 41, we did that. Those don't have 41s in them. I guess we get the radio. Oh, we haven't even gotten this level of... Yeah, let's grab that. And keep the information classified for now? What is this? Oh, first successful nuclear reactor test. Yeah, we'll keep it on the DL right now. We don't need to be announced and stuff like that. Maybe ultimately that's how people will find out, is we just announce it rather than use it on people. But, you know. And assembly line production is done. That's, yeah, 42. Nothing of terrible interest to me there. I guess we just grabbed this 1941 radio. Alright, that's got like 37 days or so. 12 days and 16 days. Oh boy. A new general for China. I sent a letter to FDR suggesting that we send one of our generals to serve as chief of staff for the Chinese army. Joseph Stilwell. You can have him. I'm using the other two. Wait, we're at war? No wonder this just started playing. Son of a biscuit, I was peaceful. Okay. Well, that changes everything. Let's get a bunch of, Wow. Wow. We don't even have, like, ships and stuff over here ready for this. Those sneaky little... sneaky. Yeah, something like Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's a very good comparison for what it looks like playing it on the Super Nintendo. Well, I'm a little bummed. Not gonna lie. Let's get some fighters and stuff, right? Over here. What else can I put here? Whatever, take those two. And I don't really know. Just in this area, I guess. And no, that. And attack ships. Something like that. Wow. Alright. Well, I might come back to this at some point, but I think this is going to end my stream. Japan, that wasn't really nice. I was just building stuff, right? They came and, like, kicked my Legos over. That's not cool. That wasn't part of the plan. Well, poop. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Mostly Positive, and glad you got to catch the drama here at the end. Yeah, I don't know, off screen I might try and organize my navy or do something like that to try and fight this, but right now I just feel salt.